My name is Miguel Gonzalez.
My name's Giovanni Caballo Loco Rodriguez.
Hi, my name is Anthony Martin.
Ever since I was a kid, I always knew I was a fighter at heart. You know, my dad signed me up to karate when I was like 5. And then I would just always get in fights at the park, like playing basketball. Guys would just show me, like, what the fuck?
I would recommend it because it's something different, and you're also learning self-defense at the same time. Like, I do it to compete, but then everything I learn to compete, you could use in everyday life, and it gives you some confidence as well. You know, knowing how to. I always say you would rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
I'm 24 years old. I've been training Muay Thai for 1.5 years. I started at 23 last year. So my friend Austin Morales, we were getting out of the military, and he's like, hey, do you want to come to a Muay Thai class? It's like, sure. I had no clue what it was. I went, fell in love, and been going ever since.
I came across a Mike Tyson montage, and I just saw the way he destroyed his opponents, and that really inspired me to get into it. It's like, man, how can this guy just like rip opponents apart, you know?
If you could do it, I could do it.
Yeah, it really inspired me. I thought it was so cool. Even though I was like 4'11" at the time, I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
But then again, it's all ages, because, you know, I got into it at 26, so I'm only 2 years into it, and I loved it. You know, it's like, oh, I wish I started younger, but no, I started late, and I'm doing fine. And it's what you take out of it. If you're more of a, if you're going for the takedowns, or you go better at defense, or if it's different strokes for different folks.
People at the gym inspire me. There's a lot of guys here who've been training longer than me, who are better than me, and it pushes me to be better myself. So also my friends who train, like my friend Morales, he's been training. They all inspire me to be the best. I think everyone should learn either Muay Thai or boxing, even jiu-jitsu, all of it. I think it helps.
Yeah, the first time we had to go sparring at another gym, I was around 14 years old, and I was very nervous. And when we walked into the boxing gym, it was just intimidating. It was just a bunch of dudes who looked like physically intimidating. And there was this one guy, he was like 1 to 2 years older than me, and he was just genetically like gifted. This kid was big, huge. He was like 5 inches taller than me, and we were sparring, right? We were about to spar, and he's like huffing and puffing, and we get the first round in the first minute, and he just tries to take my head off. And I had good defense, so he didn't really hit me much, but then he got gassed out, and once he gassed out, I put the foot on the gas, and then I just went haymaker.
How humbled you get, because, in other sports you could be, in all sports you could be the best one week, and then, the next, or you could be the best, and then people can't beat you, like in basketball, right? You're the best free throw or three-point shooter. Here it's different. It's because, everyone's real good at grappling, but one week I could get more submissions than you. Next week I'm just not feeling it, and now I'm getting submitted all throughout practice. So I feel like this is like a humbling experience.
My goal is to fight. I want to fight. I have a fight coming up. I have a boxing fight coming up. Hopefully Muay Thai in the future, and then maybe down the line MMA. So all of that. I just want to fight. I love this sport. I love doing it. I just show up. I think most people don't even show up. So as long as you show up, and you have to be bad in order to be good. So you're gonna start off being bad, and then eventually you'll get better and better. So just show up.
I mean, outro, what, like just me saying something? Yeah, it's October 11th or October 12th, 2023. Future looks very bright. I'm going to be world champion. Probably one of the best jiu-jitsu artists ever to go down in history.